All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our final review for the first part 1 of The Walking Dead Season 11, because this is now for the tri-season finale. This one is called For Blood. Alright, and spoiler warning if you guys have not seen this episode yet. So the final episode for the first part of The Walking Dead Season 11, now on AMC Plus, AMC Premiere, and if you're watching it regular, I guess you can watch it next weekend. But this one's an awesome one, guys. You kind of gotta watch this one right away. This one is amazing, man. So cool. So we still have two parts of this season left. Likely we'll be seeing the second part in wintertime, like we usually do, and then the final part to season 11 next year, next fall, or maybe at the end of next summer. So For Blood, so we finally get to see Maggie, Negan, and their small splinter group, Gabriel as well, face off against the Reapers, but as we know, they have Daryl as an inside man, and oh boy did they ever need him, because in this one, it's pretty damn close, man. I mean, this was a super intense episode, especially after Daryl kills one of the guys who's kind of on watch in this one, and turns coat. So, and we get to see some awesome scenes in this one where it seems like Pope is expecting it. So when Daryl turns on Pope and goes to sort of attack him, Pope is absolutely ready for it and maybe even anticipating it. But then we have kind of a nice twist here, and Leah ends up killing Pope in this one, seemingly maybe to become the new leader of the Reapers and possibly an antagonist for Daryl. Now this one could be really tricky for Daryl in that Daryl is able to defeat just about anybody. He can beat Beta, he can beat almost anybody, but will he be able to face Leah afterwards if she full-on takes lead of the Reapers in place of Pope and comes after him. So wow, man, some really exciting parts in this episode. We see Negan, Maggie, and the others using the Whisperer tactics, and one of the first kills they get is just so awesome. To see, like, because we're used to seeing it from the other perspective where we're not rooting for the Whisperers. Like, at no point do we root for the Whisperers up until now. And when we see Negan and Maggie use the Whisperer tactic, we're actually like rooting. It's a nice flip around. So we're rooting to see them kind of get close to some of the people at some of the Reapers and be able to kind of dodge them and do the Whisper tactics and kill them. We find out that the Meridian, Pope has kind of laced the place with mines in certain sections. So as the walkers are walking in, they're getting a landmine kaboom for a good number of them, and it's really exciting. But I just love kind of the first Whisperer kill that they kind of get. Wells, I think, is the guy's name, and who Pope kind of sends out. So pretty early on, they get a couple of them already, but they are still quite outnumbered because really the only ones we see in this one, I think Elijah's in there too, but there's Gabriel, Negan, Maggie, and like I said, Elijah, but that's not that many fighters. You have Alden, who's out there, but he's injured. And then ultimately Daryl comes in huge for them here, in that it looks like Maggie and the others are going to lose, it seems. But because Daryl's there, he's able to kind of stop this big kind of invention that the Reapers have from going off and kind of shooting towards them. So I'm not sure exactly what they have here, if it's like what they've rigged for this device, some kind of like arrow artillery. I don't know if there's fireworks on there or what kind of explosives they are exactly, but they light it up, and that's kind of where the cliffhanger ends for this episode. So it is a cliffhanger finale episode, but it's really exciting, and I'm also happy that the Reapers will be continuing in the second part to this season, because I actually enjoy this with the Reapers a lot more than the Commonwealth stuff. The Commonwealth stuff is okay, but definitely nowhere near this intense or this exciting for any of it. And I did think Pope was an awesome villain. It was cool to see not Daryl kill him, but Leah. And then again, kind of like a double twist here in that Leah is not going to side with Daryl even after that. She's going to stay with the survivors of the Reapers. And really the reason why she did that with Pope was because Pope was going to light up all of his people and really didn't care. He wanted to win so bad he was ready to kill everybody, governor style, kill them all in order for him and Leah and the other guy there to survive. So the Reapers are getting down in terms of numbers now. They don't have too many left. They have, I think, Leah, Carver, and a few others that I think are kind of unnamed. But I feel like they went from probably a little over half a dozen to maybe only like around 6 or so left at this point, or at least to where it's close compared to Daryl, Maggie, and the other little group that they have to the numbers that the Reapers have, led by Leah, I guess, and sort of Carver at this point. Meanwhile, while this is happening, back at Alexandria, we have part of the episode which is taken up by a storm, and we know they've kind of been working on building up the walls at Alexandria again, in that after the Whisper War, they've never quite been the same. And so Alexandria is a bit of a different place for them to live in. It's, the walls are not quite there, so the walkers come in every so often, and so they have to kind of hide inside the houses that they are in, but those are starting to even kind of break down now too. We get a big storm in this one and a bunch of walkers coming through, so we have Judith, Gracie, Aaron, and a good number of the others kind of head out to try to stop the walkers from kind of coming in. And then you have Rosita, who kind of plays, and Virgil as well too in this one, who sort of play defense with a lot of walkers that are coming in. You know, they're kind of boarding up the windows and what have you. Kind of feels a bit like Night of the Living Dead-ish, if you've ever seen that, where they board the windows up, they do that, and then they kind of try to keep them out. But then we get, at the end, Judith and Grace kind of get locked off in a different section, sort of in the basement, with the windows basement windows smashed in and water sort of pouring in and kind of flooding in. Nice flood. While the others, I think, have gone upstairs to try and avoid the number of walkers that are pouring in. So some good stuff in this one for Rosita and for Judith, Gracie as well. I don't have too much to say about it. Lydia's in there too, trying to like pin the doors back and everything. So, I don't expect to see like Judith or Grace or anybody like this, Gracie, be killed off at this point. But it's sort of part of the cliffhanger that they're kind of locked off in a different section. Don't have too much else to say about that stuff at Alexandria. It's okay. But definitely the exciting parts for me are Daryl being an inside man, getting to see the group use the Whisper tactics, all the different little toys and stuff, the mines and different things the Reapers have. They definitely are a formidable enemy considering their number. And then in addition to that, Maggie and the others are not really in the best shape right now to be fighting them. But some cool parts where Maggie rams the gate with a truck from inside, hot wires it, and rams the gate in so the walkers can kind of pour in. And then just leaving us at a really exciting moment with Negan and Maggie are kind of there. Daryl's out in there somewhere. And and Leah kind of lit off this artillery weapon that they sort of have, which we'll have to see what that does. I wouldn't be surprised if after that happens next part, the group kind of has to retreat because it may have gone off and hurt some of them. Some of them hurt already. I think, was it Elijah or somebody that was hit by part of a mine? And Gabriel's in there with a gun as well too, kind of sniping some of them off. So it's really exciting stuff. Very intrigued to see where this will go in the next part. I don't think that this is going to be the final battle for the Reapers right here. I do think that Leah will light this off, and then Daryl and the others will have to kind of back off and kind of maybe they can leave with some of the food, what have you, something like that. And then Leah and the others will kind of be there to survive, and that'll be maybe they separate, go different ways there, or it's kind of like a tragic part for Daryl in that he had the time at the cabin with Leah, and it's kind of going in this type of a way, but I'm sure that she feels hurt by him too, because he kind of did not let her in on what he was doing. So he kind of played her as well too in this season. So I think it's an awesome episode. Really a lot of fun, very intense, and I'm going to give it for a finale a perfect 10 out of 10. I thought it was great, and really cool stuff. I think I'm going to watch it back again after this. So. Really cool also the part when Daryl kind of tells her, like he's kind of trying to tell her that he's with him and everything, and it's good stuff. So I'm going to watch it back. Some of the action sequences are fun too as well with the walkers and everything. So really great stuff. For Blood, episode 8. Absolutely loved it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below and your predictions on whether or not you think we're going to see the Reapers in a significant way in this second part season, or do you think that after they take the food or something, Daryl and Maggie and the others leave, and then Leah and the Reapers also leave and part ways or something like this. Good stuff. Leave your predictions below and let me know, guys. This is it for this one. I'll see you again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. See you soon.